Okay, we have breaking news, everyone. We just uncovered some great education that was delivered to us on a silver platter from Mona Van herself. We want to say thank you to Ronald Reagan. We want to say thank you to Rustin. As always, he's always delivering, and Dean and Rustin, Harlow, as well as Story. We want to say thank you to our community of little ones who are just absolutely incredible. And I've been really trying to focus on their well-being and the future for their future, because women like Mona Van do not understand the importance of being a parent. However, neither does someone like Melissa Wood or Valeria. Example is Valeria going on her platform and then crying her bitch ass eyes out because the son is a man, although she's trying to create him to be a feminine man of all water and washed out. However, the dad, you're like supposed to be a real man, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. However, the point of the story is the woman uses the son in his efforts to combat her illness of what she's trying to put upon the son. And then he gets a moment for himself of success, and then Valeria tries to take it from him. That's the weakness of having a narcissist in this modern day world, of having some value of excitement of what is actually joy and happiness. So let me give you an example. The little boy is like, I think you're like 10 or 11, and he's very intelligent. He's very brave, and he is going to stand on a stage in front of a lot of people and speak, which is a nerve-wracking thing for anyone. Normal phases of existence, it is a natural fear to speak in front of large crowds because you're dealing with judgment. And so the experience of speaking in front of a large crowd is you're going to get judged, and there is an inkling of a moment where you speak on stage where you get a little bit of an uplift, which you then, if you're a normal person, will then evolve into something of sophistication. Or you turn into Valeria, where you steal that inkling of joy and take it on as if you're the one who did it because you gave birth to the child. And then you continually put out propaganda and deteriorate the child in front of everyone. But because your titties are hanging out in a bra and you're designing your own life, you have no access to being a human being except playing the role of the mother as he flounders around in life. And as he gets older, he's like, golly, my mom was such a bitch. That's the way Americans talk. While she tries to yell out compassion and empathy, which if I wasn't around might have worked, but you're seeing the light. Not like light bright, just you're seeing the actual factual evidence. Now we move on to Mona Van. We just want to say this was such a great evidence uncoverer. First of all, she's standing there after I've posted all the things about how she's a criminal, how she's a fucking criminal against the American people. And then she still will not stop producing content. I literally post the carrot. She posts limes and carrots. Not even her photograph, by the way. Hey, do you mind sending me that photograph? And then another picture that she already had in her little backpack of pictures. I'm going to repost this photograph that I've already posted it, but I'm going to put a filter on it. And then I'm going to put on some leggings and a crop top. And then I'm going to take a picture of myself standing erotically in front of a white wall. And then act as if I don't know if you are trying to work out. I don't know what you're trying to portray except for covering up your face because you're crumbling in front of your face in front of the mirror. You, Mona Van, are crumbling like cookie crumble. You then post in your... Now she's posting in the Facebook story because the Instagram story disconnected her from my content. But it doesn't matter whether I see it or not. I'm still going to call you out because you never change your content. Reminding you that she blocked me on Instagram again to get a reaction. She didn't get the reaction she wanted. And so now she's chasing the reaction again. This is how women work in business. It's how women work in your office because there's low down, dirty slobs. These are the New Yorkers and these are the LA people. Nothing in peace ever works with them because they're nasty sluts. It's a slut. Anywho, we all know that the news media and all that shit was talking about Joe Biden and the ice cream. And so after I posted yesterday, she assured me today that nothing will happen to her because she's in charge of the judicial system, including Joe Biden. So she posted as a subliminal, it wasn't like subliminal because it's pretty obvious, to tell me that she's listening to the Democratic Party because she's holding the ice cream up to her ear and she says, listen, the Democrats told me that nothing's going to happen to me, even though I'm violating you as an American, and I'm a Persian because I'm on the Democrat side, which is the side that's controlling the United States of America. But I remind you that she's Persian. She then posts a picture of herself showing off the diamond ring. I think she's holding the ice cream again. To again tell me that Gary Vaynerchuk is on her side. Really? Go for it, Gary V. I don't give a shit. And then she then posts directions for you as the audience on how you're supposed to react. Now that's subliminal. That I didn't even read. I blurred that shit out. But the proof is that she's in communication with the White House, working against the American people, working against humanity so that she can wear a diamond ring and go to fancy parties. That's the message. So the goal for her is to get me lit up with anger for an emotional chaos so that somebody else will go to her house and attempt to assassinate her. To attempt to assassinate Kamala. That's what Mona Van's goal is. So those pictures that she posted, now that's an example of one person, but they're all doing it the same way. The trending of the flowers is your example, but I want you to see how it turns vicious. I should say even more vicious than what these people are saying out loud. And that's the game of politics. Add in the news media, because the news media yesterday, which was appropriate because Gutfeld is on my side, talked about gorgeous, and she talked about fly fish and the gorgeous decor. And we all know that they're going to do some erotic photography to try to upheaval you as Republicans because she's gloating because she's got basketball titties. And then she just sits there. Nothing's going to happen to me because I'm working with the Democrats and we live in democracy. And that's the example of democracy in the United States of America, according to a Persian Shah who was on 2 episodes of what? A reality TV show where she talked about money and genuine. While Gary Vee tells us how he's opening up a new VaynerMedia in Miami to brag again about how he is a leader of marketing, so nothing is going to happen to her. And that was the message from her instigative posting. And that's what how they create chaos on the internet with the help of Black people, news media, Mona Vans, influencers, low-class citizens with lots of money and connections, Hollywood, and the list goes on. And reminding you, this is a big deal because they don't give a shit about you. And by the way, Mona Van, they don't give a shit about you because they are using you and you're willing to do it because you're that low